Hey guys, we got us an ICP coil that we just pulled out because it is funky. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's bad enough. So we're gonna put some chemicals on there and clean her up. All right, fellas, we got the root beer on there. She's foaming away real good. On the outside too. So we'll let it sit there for a few more minutes and heat that stuff up, and then we'll rinse it off. Coil's back in place. We're getting ready to brace it up, hook the drain up, and go start the vacuum. Guys, we have the system in a vacuum. As you can see, this is not my usual pump. Somehow, this is my dad's pump. Somehow me and Dad got our pumps mixed up. We did a big job at a commercial, one of our commercial accounts the other day, and we were using both pumps on the job, and I guess him and Tyler weren't paying attention because I don't remember putting my pump up, and we've swapped pumps somehow, but no big deal. I'll get mine back today. But it's we've had a little trouble with the vacuum. It didn't want to pull down under 1,000 microns, and so I forgot to pressure check the nitrogen before I put it in the vacuum. Sometimes I'm bad about that. Sometimes I forget to nitrogen check it and I go straight into vacuum. So I went ahead and nitrogen tested it, and the nitrogen did not move for over 15 minutes. So I just got it turned back on, and I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but we're down to about 1250 something. So we'll see if it'll go below 1,000. If not, I'll pump it down as far as it'll go. The only other thing I could guess is that the evaporator's leaking. I guess I should have checked that before I cleaned this thing, but I'll release the refrigerant and then go run the leak detector. And if the coil is leaking, this system's under warranty, and I'll have to help her out on the cost and all that. So because, you know, I can't really charge her for cleaning a coil if I'm going to replace it. So we'll see how the vacuum does this time. Guys, I couldn't get it, got down to 10 to 1005, 1005 to 1,000. Wouldn't go any lower. Opening up the valves right now, and we're gonna go run the leak detector, see if the coil's leaking. I did ask her if she's ever had to have Freon added to it. It's a 2012 system, and she said no. But I mean, we bubble checked our solder joints. Our solder joints are not leaking. We bubble checked the piston assembly because it is a flare fitting. It's not leaking. These valves out here are not leaking. None of these solder joints are leaking that the original installer did. So that's the only other thing I can conclude. Guys, we got the system up and running. The H10 found no leaks. We checked everything. We checked it out here. We checked inside. We found no leaks. I don't know if I need to clean my vacuum gauge or what's going on. But we seem to be performing well. Everything looks pretty damn good so far. Tyler's going to get me a wet bulb reading, and then we'll calculate our target superheat. But so far, so good. Seems to be performing good. So we're going to let it run. It's been running about 5-6 minutes. We'll let it run another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll get a target superheat and see where she ends up. Alright guys, the target superheat is 14. We're operating at 15. I think we're good to go. I don't think it's going to get much better than that. And as you can see right there, she is giving up the water already. And that's a good sign. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.